My voice is audible? Yes, my voice is audible. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And screen is visible properly?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome you all for NDA lecture. So we have completed the superposition theorem and we have solved the numerical examples based on the type 1 as well as type 2. So in the type 1, we have solved 4 examples, and based on the type 2, we have solved one example. That is sufficient to understand how to identify the type of circuit, and based on that, how to solve that. So today we can start the second theorem, that is the Thevenin's theorem. Okay, so we have completed the first one. So Thevenin's theorem we can discuss today, and at least one problem we can solve today, so that we can understand what do you mean by Thevenin's theorem and how to apply Thevenin's theorem to find out the response in the given circuit or response in the given network. So as usual, I told we have to use we have to understand any theorem by these 4 questions. Okay. So what is Thevenin's theorem? How to apply the Thevenin's theorem? Procedure to apply Thevenin's theorem, and procedure and how, that is almost same, but we are classifying the type of circuit into 2 categories, that is type 1 and type 2. Okay, in type 1 all sources are independent, and in type 2 independent as well as dependent. So based on that, there will be the different procedure that we have to follow it. And last one is the application. Okay, so based on these 4 pointers, we have to discuss the Thevenin's theorem. So first of all, we can concentrate on what is the Thevenin's theorem. So what is Thevenin's theorem? So Thevenin's theorem, first of all, I will just tell what is Thevenin's theorem. Then we can discuss the line by line. What is the meaning of each and every line? So if you are reading this theorem, Thevenin's theorem states that any two-terminal linear network. So Thevenin's theorem, we have to apply for the linear circuit only. Okay, Thevenin's theorem we can apply for linear circuit only, just like superposition theorem. So any two-terminal linear network consisting of number of independent sources, number of dependent sources, and resistors, or you can consider linear elements that can be replaced by and simple equivalent circuit which consists of a single voltage source in series with resistor. So that equivalent circuit is known as Thevenin's equivalent circuit. Circuit कुठल्याही फॉर्मॅट मध्ये असू देत, whatever may be the network which consisting of number of independent sources, number of dependent sources, maybe number of resistor, inductor, capacitor, whatever it may be, it should be replaced by a simple equivalent circuit. Simple circuit. So that circuit is known as what? Thevenin's equivalent circuit. मग ते Thevenin's equivalent circuit म्हणजेच काय? So Thevenin's equivalent circuit is nothing but a single voltage source VTH in series with resistor RTH. Okay, मग त्याचं व्हॅल्यू कसं फाइंड आउट करायचं? हाऊ टू फाइंड आउट the value of that voltage source VTH, how to find out the value of that resistor RTH, that is given in the second paragraph. where the value of voltage source VTH is equal to an open circuit voltage across two terminal of the network. म्हणजे VTH म्हणजेच काय? How to find out the value of VTH? That you can find out by opening the circuit between two terminal, and across that you can measure the, or across that open circuit you have to measure the voltage. That voltage is nothing but the value of voltage source VTH. Similarly, how to find out the value of resistance RTH? That is equal to an equivalent resistance. So already I told the equivalent resistance is very important concept. Okay. So the value of resistance RTH is equal to an equivalent resistance measured between two terminals of the network. So this is what Thevenin's theorem. So how to remember? Thevenin's theorem states that in two terminal linear network consisting of number of independent sources, dependent sources, and resistors can be replaced by an equivalent circuit which consisting of voltage source in series with resistor. So this, whatever the circuit is there, that is known as Thevenin's equivalent circuit. Okay. Then the question is what? How to find out the value of voltage source VTH and how to find out the value of resistance RTH. So that is given in the second paragraph. The value of voltage source is equal to an open circuit voltage measured between two terminal of the network, and value of resistance is equal to an equivalent resistance measured between two terminals of the network. Okay. So when we can understand the steps, when we can understand the procedure, and after that when we are solving the first example, then you can easily understand what is actually Thevenin's theorem. Okay. So we can move towards the next point. So if you are observing this one, this is the linear circuit. This is the two terminal linear circuit. So terminal names are A and B. Terminal names are A and B. Between A and B, load resistor is there. So load resistor we can consider as a RL, or any resistor will be there. So this is your actual or original circuit. So you have to convert this original circuit into Thevenin's equivalent circuit. So Thevenin's equivalent circuit is drawn here. It is shown here. So it consisting of voltage VTH in series with resistance RTH between two terminals A and B. So this part is called as what? This part is called as what? Thevenin's equivalent circuit. So entire circuit is replaced by this total entire circuit we can replace by Thevenin's equivalent circuit, where the voltage VTH in series with resistance RTH. So between A and B, you can connect the load resistor as it is. Okay. Between A and B, you can connect the load resistance as it is. And if possible, according to question, you can find out the current passing through this load resistor, then voltage across this load resistor. You can easily find out. Next, the whatever I told, that is given in the lines. Thevenin's equivalent circuit consists of practical voltage source. This is called as what? Practical voltage source. Already you learned the source transformation. This is called as what? Practical voltage source. So this is called as what? This is called as what? Practical voltage source. So in practical voltage source, there is a voltage VTH and resistance is in series with. So Thevenin's equivalent circuit is nothing but practical voltage source. Okay, which consisting of voltage source in series with resistor. Now question is how to find out this voltage VTH and how to find out the RTH. So first of all, you have to make this A and B terminal open. Means any load resistor is there, you can remove it. Then make it open, and this after making open, you can find out VTH here, plus minus VTH voltage between A and B. You can find out. Similarly, you can find out RTH. That is equivalent resistance measured between two terminals between A and B. VTH open circuit voltage you can find out. Similarly, equivalent resistance RTH you can find out. So that is given here. The voltage source present in the Thevenin's equivalent circuit is nothing but Thevenin's equivalent voltage or simply Thevenin's voltage. त्याला नाव काय आहे? Thevenin's voltage VTH. Similarly, the resistance present in the Thevenin's equivalent circuit is called as Thevenin's equivalent resistor or simply Thevenin's resistor RTH. Okay, so this is what we can understand graphically. So any circuit, two terminal linear network, we can convert into Thevenin's equivalent circuit, which consisting of VTH and RTH. And how to find out VTH RTH, that is given in this statement. Okay, VTH you can find out by opening the circuit and find out open circuit voltage between A and B. Similarly, RTH you can find out by finding out the equivalent resistance between A and B terminal. Now, how to apply the Thevenin's theorem? So, based on the type of circuit, method 1 or type 1, method 1 or type 1, here method 2 or type 2. So, this is based on the type of circuit. So, it is based on type of given network or type of circuit or network. Okay, so in type 1, when only the sources of independent types are present, means all sources are independent. When all sources are independent, then that problem belongs to type 1. So the Thevenin's theorem we can apply for type 1 as well as type 2, but there will be some different procedure will be there. Similarly, type 2, in the type 2 problems, it should consisting of both independent as well as dependent. When the dependent source along with independent sources are present in the given network, then that is the type 2. So we will discuss now procedure. So method 1 we can discuss first of all. So step 1 means what? Consider the circuit diagram by opening the terminals with respect to which Thevenin's equivalent circuit is to be found. म्हणजे काय करायचंय? We have to observe the circuit carefully and we have to identify whether this problem belongs to type 1 or type 2. So how to identify type 1 and type 2? If all sources are independent, then it is type 1. If you are observing dependent source along with independent, then that is the type 2. Okay, now we have identified that the given problem is type 1. Then in the step 1, what you have to do, if between two terminal, if any load resistor is there, you can remove it. You can make it open. So consider the circuit diagram by opening the two terminals with respect to which the Thevenin's equivalent circuit is to be found. So load resistor you have to remove between the two terminal and make it open. That is your first task, first step. Next, second step, find out Thevenin's voltage VTH across the open terminal of above circuit. So you have to find out VTH between open circuit, between open terminals of the given network. So step number 3, find out the Thevenin's resistance RTH across the open terminals of in the above circuit by eliminating independent source. Means you have to find out the equivalent resistance RTH between two terminals which are open. And in the step number 4, you have to draw the Thevenin's equivalent circuit by connecting Thevenin's voltage VTH in series with Thevenin's resistance RTH. Okay. Now simply, I will give the one example. These are the 4 steps you have to remember. First, you have to make the open circuit by removing the load resistor. In the second step, find out the Thevenin's voltage VTH, that is open circuit voltage. Step 3, equivalent resistance, you have to find out RTH. And step number 4, you have to draw the Thevenin's equivalent circuit. These 4 steps you can remember. So what we can do, a method to just we can understand, but when we will solve the method 2 problems, at that time only we can understand what are these steps. Only one step will be extra here compared to the method 1. So first step is same. Consider the circuit diagram by opening the terminals with respect to which Thevenin's equivalent circuit is to be found. Means you have to make the 2 terminals open. You have to remove the load resistor. Step number 2 is same. Find Thevenin's voltage VTH across the open terminals of the given circuit. But step number 3 is not same. Step number 3 is a different here, because we cannot make it open or short the dependent sources. Dependent source ला आपण short के open करू शकतो का? Yes, anyone? Whether we can open or short the dependent sources?
Keep as it is.
Yes. So we are keeping as it is. So if we are not able to short or open the dependent sources, then how we can get the RTH? आपण ते voltage source short पण करत नाहीयेत किंवा current source open पण करत नाहीयेत. Dependent, I am talking about dependent. Then how we can find out the RTH? So it is very difficult. So instead of finding out RTH, we will find out the short circuit current for the method 2 or type 2. That is in step number 3. So in the step number 3, find out the short circuit current ISC. Means जे 2 टर्मिनल तुम्ही ओपन केलं ना ते शॉर्ट करायचा आणि त्यात शॉर्ट पाथ मधलं करंट फाइंड आउट करायचं. That current I will give the name as ISC. SC for short circuiting. So find out the short circuit current ISC by shorting the 2 terminals of the given network. So you got VTH here in the step 2. You got ISC in the step number 3. So in the step number 4, you can get RTH, that is equivalent resistance, by using this formula. So RTH is equal to VTH divided by ISC. Okay. VTH answer तुम्हाला step number 2 मध्ये मिळेल. ISC you can get in the step number 3. You can just take the division VTH by ISC. You can get the value of RTH. Now you got VTH as well as RTH. Now in the step number 5, you can draw the Thevenin's equivalent circuit, which consisting of VTH voltage source in series with Thevenin's resistance RTH. So in the type 1, there will be the 4 steps. In the type 2, there will be the 5 steps. That is the only difference. So we can discuss the next point. So this is the example. This will be the example. So we have to solve this example. So anyone can read the question here. What is the question here? Find the current passing through 20 ohm resistor by finding Thevenin's equivalent circuit. Okay. So 20 ohm resistor मतलब current find out करायचा आहे. We have to find out the current passing through 20 ohm. We have to find out the current passing through 20 ohm resistor. That current I have to find out. Okay, that current I will give the name as I. But we have to use the Thevenin's theorem. Now observe the circuit. Now tell me whether it is type 1 or type 2.
Type 1.
Okay, it is type 1 because all sources are independent. There is no dependent source. That's why it is type 1 problem. So in type 1, what we are doing? We have to find out the two terminals. So terminal names are given A and B. If not given, what we can do? How to identify? If terminal names are not given, then how to identify the terminals? जर टर्मिनल दिलं नसतील, नावं दिलं नसतील, तर तुम्हाला कसं ओळखायचं की इथं टर्मिनल आहेत? Where you can take the terminal? How to identify? How to identify? See, when the terminal names will not give, at that time you can take the help of question. What is asking? The current flowing through 20 ohm resistor. So where the 20 ohm resistor? Here. 20 ohm resistor ज्या दोन पॉइंट मध्ये कनेक्ट केलेले आहेत, ज्या दोन टर्मिनल मध्ये कनेक्ट केले आहेत, these two terminals you can take as a two terminals of the given network. So 20 ohm is connected between these two terminals. So these two are the terminals you can select as a two terminals of the given network. Okay, so you have to take the help of equation. The current flowing through 20 ohm means 20 ohm resistor acts as a load resistor. So this will act as a RL. 20 ohm acts as a RL. So what is the first step here? You have to make it A and B terminal open. A and B मध्ये जर एखादा रजिस्टर कनेक्ट केला असेल, लोड रजिस्टर कनेक्ट केला असेल, तर तो रिमूव्ह करायचा आणि ओपन ठेवायचा. So my first step is I want to make A and B terminals open here. Second thing, after that second step, you have to find out VTH between A and B terminal. Third is you have to find out RTH, equivalent resistance. And fourth one is you have to draw the Thevenin's equivalent circuit. And after that, you have to find out the current passing through 20. So these are the steps you have to follow in the method 1. So we can start to solve this example now. Okay, so we can solve this example. The question already you know that. Once again, I will write. Question number 1. Find current passing through 20 ohm using Thevenin's theorem. That is the question here. So I will draw the diagram here. So here it is 20 volt, 5 ohm, it is 10 ohm, it is 10 ohm. Next, it is a 4 ampere. And this is the resistor is 20 ohm. So the question is to find out this current. This current we have to find out. So this is the terminal A. This is the terminal B. So we can start to solve this example. first of all, which theorem you have to use? That theorem you can write. Thevenin's theorem. So as this circuit belongs to type 1, therefore we have to find first one VTH, second one RTH, and third one the current I किंवा IL. Okay, so as this problem belongs to type 1, we have to find out VTH, we have to find out RTH, and we have to find out the current passing through 20 ohm, that is I. Okay, so first we can start with finding out VTH. That VTH we are going to find out. For that purpose, what we have to do now? We have to draw the circuit. First step is what? We have to open the two terminals. 20 volt as it is. This is 5 ohm. This is 10 ohm. This is 10 ohm. This is 4 ampere. And I am opening these two terminals. So this is A, this is B. I will remove this load resistor because I have to make the two terminals open here. And I am going to find out VTH now. So VTH is nothing but open circuit voltage between terminal A and B. So this is plus here, this is minus here. So question is how to find out VTH. How we can find out VTH here? Which method we can use? Current division, voltage division, KCL, KVL, nodal analysis, mesh analysis. Which method is suitable to find out VTH?
Nodal analysis.
Yes, very good. So we can use the nodal analysis. Node analysis. Why we have to use nodal analysis? Anyone? का करायचं नोडल अनालिसिस का करायचं? My question is why we can use the nodal analysis here. See, VTH is nothing but voltage across this 4 ampere current. 4 ampere current source आहे त्याच्या across चा voltage म्हणजेच VTH. So we need to find out this node voltage. Okay, next one. So one more voltage will be their principal node. So that I will give the name as V1 and VTH. Okay, you can give V1, V2, but V2 is same as VTH. So instead of V2, I will take VTH. Now, this 4 ampere current either goes to the right hand side or left hand side, or it is dividing. 4 ampere current काय होणार? Divide होणार. पूर्ण लेफ्ट ला जाणार का राईट ला जाणार? See, right hand side is open circuit, means current is 0 here. Okay, 0 ampere through left hand side. So right hand side ला 0. Left side ला किती असणार आहे current?
4 ampere.
4 ampere. So this current will flow in the left hand side. Okay, so that you can remember. Now nodal analysis. In the first, apply KCL at node V1. Apply KCL at node V1. So what is the assumption here? It is outgoing, and it is incoming. Or you can assume that V1 or directly you can take 4 ampere. That's also okay. Okay. Or you can take V1 minus VTH divided by 10 like this. So VTH, you can assume that greater than V1 is greater than 20 volt, V1 is greater than 0 volt, and V1 is greater than VTH. Okay, so now two currents are outgoing. Third, you can assume that outgoing, or if you want, you can take -4 as it is, because current already you have know that is 4 ampere. Okay, now I will write equation here. V1 minus 20 divided by 5 plus V1 divided by 10 plus V1 minus VTH divided by 10 is equal to 0. Is equal to 0. So LCM is what? LCM is 10. So 2, this is 1, this is 1. Okay, multiply with respect to numerator. So 2 into V1 minus 20 plus 1 into V1 plus 1 into V1 minus VTH divided by 10, but right hand side is 0. 2V1 plus V1 plus V1, that is 4V1 minus VTH. So 2 into minus 20 is minus 40, goes to the right hand side, becomes plus 40. This is your first equation. This is your equation number 1. Now two unknowns are there, V1, VTH. So second equation we can get here. So apply KCL at node VTH. Apply KCL at node VTH. So assumption is VTH is greater than V1. Now VTH minus V1 divided by 10 आणि 4 ampere incoming आहे, that's why -4 is equal to 0. तिसरा current तर 0 आहे. This current is already 0. So only this outgoing current we have to take, VTH minus V1 divided by 10, and this is incoming 4 ampere. Okay, so you will get now VTH minus V1 divided by 10 -4 तिकडे गेल्यावर +4 होणार. So what you can get now? What is the VTH minus V1 we can get? Okay, now VTH minus V1 is equal to 40. Okay, so minus V1 plus VTH, I will write like this, is equal to 40. This is what your second equation. So solve equation 1 and 2. We get. So anyone can tell what is the V1 value and V2 value? V1, sorry, here it is VTH. Here we are getting VTH. What is answer of V1 and VTH? किती येते? Fast. Calculate and tell. What is the answer of V1 and VTH? V1 is 80/3. 80/3 म्हणजे किती येते? .26.
26.
Okay. VTH
66.66.
6 point का 16 का 60.
66.66.
Okay. So VTH is 66. We are interested in finding out VTH. So this is our first answer. We got VTH. Okay. So VTH, how to find out? We have to make the A and B terminals open, and the voltage across that A and B nothing but VTH. That we have to find out by different concept, different methods. Already we have understood, we have used voltage division, current division, mesh analysis, nodal analysis. So one of them we have to use. Here we are using nodal analysis. By using nodal analysis, we can get the answer of VTH. So everyone understood now this VTH? Any questions? Whether anyone is there who not understood how to find out VTH here? First step is what? You have to identify the type of circuit. Then the two terminals you have to identify. And after that, you have to make it two terminals open by removing the load resistor. And by opening the two terminal A and B, you have to find out the open circuit voltage VTH. Okay. Now VTH we got 66.66. Now, next thing, we have to find out the RTH. We have to find out the RTH. So RTH means what? RTH means what? First, we have to complete this example. Still, we have to discuss some points. How to find out RTH? How to find out RTH? Okay, so second we are finding out RTH. Okay, for that purpose, I will draw the diagram. So while finding out RTH, voltage source काय करतो आपण? Recall the equivalent resistance. Equivalent resistance find out करताना voltage source काय करतो? Short का open? Forgotten. Equivalent resistance विसरलात का? So while finding out equivalent resistance, if any voltage source is there, ideal voltage source is there, we are making it short. This is 5 ohm as it is. This is 10 ohm as it is. This 10 ohm as it is. What about current source? Current source काय करायचं?
Open circuit.
Current source open. Now don't take 20 ohm. Already we have opened it. Okay. So this is A and this is B terminals. So across A and B, we are going to find out. So across A and B terminal, we are going to find out RTH. So we have to measure from opposite side. So voltage source has shorted and current source we have made it open. Okay. And A and B terminal already they are open. So what will be the answer of RTH? How to write RTH here? Measure from opposite side. 5 and 10 are connected in series or parallel. How they are connected? 5 and 10.
Series.
Observe from series or parallel.
Parallel.
Observe from right hand side. Measure from left hand side. So if you are observing from right hand side,
Parallel.
how 5 and 10 connected? They are connected in parallel. Next, that is in series with 10 or in parallel with 10.
Series.
That is in series with 10 or in series with in parallel with 10.
Series.
Yes. So it is in series with 10. So how I will tell now. कसं आलं? So 5 and 10, that register you can find out. 5 parallel 10. Okay, that is in series with this 10. Now understood? So this will be RTH. 5 and 10 you can calculate. That will give some answer. That will give some answer. That is in series with 10. So RTH you have to find out. 5 in parallel with 10, that is 5 into 10 divided by 5 plus 10 plus 10 as it is. So anyone can tell the answer. 50 divided by 15 means 3.33. Barabar hai? Plus 10. So it will give 13.33. Sorry, unit is, what is the unit of RTH?
Ohm.
Yes,
Oh,
it is ohm. RTH we got now. VTH is here, RTH is here. Okay, and we have to calculate now current passing through 20 ohm. But before that, we have to draw the Thevenin's equivalent circuit. That is the step number 4. इथपर्यंत कोणाला काय अडचण? Okay, now we have to identify, we have to draw the Thevenin's equivalent circuit. Okay, now Thevenin's equivalent circuit I will draw. Thevenin's equivalent circuit I will draw. So that consisting of voltage source VTH in series with RTH between A and B terminal. This is A terminal, this is B terminal. Now this is called as what? Thevenin's equivalent circuit. Now we have to connect between A and B the load resistor as it is. Now load resistor means 20 ohm. Now we have to find out this current which is flowing through 20 ohm. That current you can give the name as I, IL, whatever. Both are same. I is equal to IL. So RTH, how much you got, that you can write value here. RTH 13.33 ohm. VTH किती आलता? 66.66 volt. Okay, so this is called as what? Thevenin's equivalent circuit. Now question is how to find out the current IL which is passing through 20 ohm. By which method we can find out?
Ohm's law.
Yes, by simple Ohm's law we can find out. By Ohm's law, the current I is equal to IL is equal to total voltage VTH divided by RTH plus RL. So VTH is 66.66 divided by 13.33 plus 20. So what is the answer? Whether it is 2?
Yes, sir.
So 2 ampere. So same problem we have solved in the superposition theorem also. There also we got same answer, 2 ampere. Here also we are getting 2 ampere. So any circuit you can solve by any theorem. The answer you can get same. Whether it may be superposition, it may be Thevenin's, it may be Norton, it may be maximum power. So same problem we can solve by Norton theorem also. So when we can discuss the Norton theorem, I will take same problem, and that problem also we can solve by Norton theorem, and we will get the same answer, 2 ampere. Are you getting my point? So this is what how to solve the type 1 problem using the Thevenin's theorem. So first step is what? Observe the circuit, and between A and B terminal or any two terminals, if any resistor is connected, you can remove it. If terminal names are not given, based on the resistor, you can select it, and that depends on the question which resistor we have to select, and make it open these two terminals. After that, you have to classify whether it is type 1 or type 2. If it is type 1, you have to find out VTH, RTH, and then IL like this. If it is type 2, then you have to find out VTH, then short circuit current ISC, then RTH, and then I or IL. Like this, you have to find out. Okay, so we can move towards the next point. So I don't I hope everyone this problem understood. If anyone having any questions, any queries, you can ask. कोणाला काही क्वेश्चन्स असतील तर विचारू शकता. कोणाला काही क्वेश्चन्स आहेत? Omkar Kudgi. Omkar Kudgi is present today. Roll number 54. Any questions? Omkar, roll number 54. Roll number 28, Priyanka. Priyanka Pawar.
Yes, sir.
Any questions?
No, sir.
You can attend lecture regularly. You are absent too many lectures. You are absent.
No, sir.
If you are absent, Priyanka Pawar.
No, sir. I am present every lecture.
Okay. Then Shubham Patole. Shubham Patole.
Yes, sir.
Any questions?
No, sir.
Okay. You should also attend regularly. Yeah? Your absenteeism is more.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Asma Tamboli. Aisha Tamboli.
Yes, sir.
Any questions?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. Rohan Chaugule. Rohan Chaugule, 41.
Yes, sir.
Any questions from your side?
No, sir.
You also remains present for each and every lecture, huh? Rohan. Your
Yes,
absenteeism
sir.
is also
Yes, sir.
more. Then okay. So we can move towards the next theoretical point. Okay. So already we have discussed these all points. How to identify, we got the same answer. We got the answer 2 ampere. Okay, that is shown here. So last point, applications. So what is the use of Thevenin's theorem here? So first application is to determine the change in load voltage, to predict the range of load voltage variation due to change in load resistance. Means this Thevenin's theorem is mainly applicable for transferring the maximum power, that already given in the application number 3, to determine the maximum power that can be transferred to the load. Okay, and second one, from Thevenin's equivalent circuit, you can easily convert into Norton's equivalent circuit to find out the maximum current what is flowing through, which is flowing through two terminals which is shorted. त्यासाठी Norton's equivalent circuit तुम्हाला convert करावं लागेल. Means from Thevenin's you can easily convert into Norton's by using the source transformation. Next, by changing the load resistance, you can vary the load current. म्हणजे load current कशावरती डिपेंड असणार आहे? Load resistor. So if you are changing the load resistor between A and B terminal, you can easily change the current according to the requirement. Okay, so that will be these will be the applications we require to analyze the circuit by using the Thevenin's theorem. So one example I will give as a homework for you people. Second example you can take as a homework and you can try to solve this. That example I will give and everyone has to solve this example. Find current passing through 10 ohm resistor using Thevenin's theorem. Okay, so circuit I will draw. Everyone has to note down the circuit. So this is 10 ampere current source. So this is 10 ampere current source. This is the 5 ohm. So this is 10 ohm. So this is 20 ohm. This is 30 ohm. This is 100 volt. This is the 100 volt. So what is the question? What is the question here? Find current passing through 10 ohm resistor using Thevenin's theorem. Terminal ची नाव दिलेत का? Whether terminal names are given here? Yes or no?
No.
No.
So where are the terminals then? Terminal कुठले घ्यायचे? Where are they present? How to identify the terminal names and terminals? Names you can give whatever.
10 ohm.
So
Near
read the
10.
question here. Find current passing through 10 ohm resistor. So 10 ohm resistor acts as a load resistor. 10 ohm resistor acts as what? Load resistors. मग ते तो कुठल्या दोन पॉइंट मध्ये कनेक्ट झालंय? This is the first point and this is the second point. Okay. So for this first point I will give the name as A. For this second point I will give the name as B. Okay. So I have to use the Thevenin's theorem. बरोबर आहे? मला Thevenin's theorem use करायचा आहे. So this is type 1 or type 2?
1.
Okay, it is type 1 because two sources are there, both are independent. So Thevenin's theorem type 1 So for that purpose, I have to find out VTH, second one RTH, and third one the current passing through 10 ohm, that is IL. So I have to find out this current IL which is passing through 10 ohm. Okay. Now I will draw the circuit diagram because first step I will complete. Remaining step you can do. So here the first step is open the two terminals with respect to which you are finding the Thevenin's equivalent circuit. That is the first step. So 5 ohm. So this is open now. So this is 20 ohm. This is 30 ohm. This is plus minus 100 ohm, 100 volt. Okay, now this is second terminal, this is first terminal. So here you can give the name A, here you can give the name V. So this is the circuit ready for finding out VTH and RTH. Okay, so VTH means what? I will give the hint now. VTH is the voltage between A and B terminals. So how to find out VTH here? Anyone? Just I will ask the hint. How to find out VTH? Can you try as homework now? VTH you can find out, RTH you have to find out between A and B, and then you can draw the Thevenin's equivalent circuit, and after that connect the 10 ohm resistor, and then you can find out current passing through that 10 ohm resistor. Okay, so take as a homework and complete it and tell me the answer tomorrow. So note down this, take a snapshot and solve as a homework. So we can stop here. Thank you everyone.